also a very special Happy Father's Day to my grandfather and my father, and of course to all you fathers out there watching and riding today. There's a few father-son teams. That's got to be something special, you know, on Father's Day. Hey, Dad, what do you want to do? Well, let's just go riding together. That's pretty something special here in the CRA series. Meanwhile, more racing action. He just called me a crazy bastard and then splashed me in the face with some mud, so whenever he gets in the pit, I'm going to kick him in the nuts. Earmuff it, kids. Anyways, we'll be right back with more racing action right here on the Wide Earth Sports Television Internet Network. In the way. If you guys see me and I get in your way and I get out of the way, don't have to apologize. It's my fault. This is your guys' track, just like that right there. A little stiff turn here. Don't want to end up over in the creek there. Yeah, Craig Smith trying to roost me, but he's too busy being on the tail of one of those young guns. Craig and Smith is an example of father-son team racing, as him and our good friend Ian out here ripping and tearing through the woods today. So I'm sure it's a very special Father's Day for Craig. Get to be out here with his son. Always loved the Smith family. They've always been good to us. Very good riders. You remember Craig and Ian? Oh, started out right there on the turn, but he's going to kick it back into gear, get it going, and on his way. That gives 7-Eleven a chance to catch up as well as other riders. Anyways, back to Craig and Ian Smith at Mansfield. They overall at the first team race of the year. And pretty much, well, Billy and Karl, they finished second overall, but they won their class, and they won last week as well. And you've seen that epic battle at the end between Randy Hill and Billy Morris for the final position, or final lap for the first place position. So pretty much, well, today, Billy and Karl are right now running in second, I believe, and all they have to do is finish second, and this year's team championship is wrapped up. So congratulations to them if they can hold off at least second place today. As we walk our way back through the deep part of the woods here, we're going to get some more riders coming through eventually. What a beautiful track today, ladies and gentlemen. It's mostly flat. I mean, you got a few hills, as you can see back there, but for the most part, it's a flat, fast track here at Skyview. Here comes one of the riders right now, 795 KTM. As you can see, there's about 70% of the bikes out here on the track in CRA are KTM. I ought to tell you something. Goes the Monster Energy Kawasaki. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with more action on the Wide Earth Sports. Here's a nice little hill climb section. Comes 802. Young buck, making it look easy. It's good to see young kids out here on the track. That means the future of the sport is gonna stay alive forever. 20-year-old kids will be riding for about 30 years, and then their kids will ride for about 30 years. So it's just a great sport to have a tradition to keep going. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't ever get out here during a CRA race or any kind of race, appreciate you watching. But if you want the experience and you can't get out, just run around the yard a couple times and sweat. Go have your neighbor put their exhaust in your face, get the fumes, and then go sit down and watch the race. And that's pretty much what it is out here. Smelling the exhaust fumes, sweating off a few pounds, which I'll find whenever I eat I'll gain back whenever I eat a couple of Matt's hot dogs today. Meanwhile, here comes a Yamaha, and he's gonna get blown away by the what? Number 31, making it look easy. Goes 105, making it look easy. On the Wide Earth of Sports. I'm not going to mention anybody's names or numbers, you know, to get them, you know, to get people to dislike them and out on the track. But, you know, whenever you're the faster bike and you tell someone to move and they can't get over right then, you know, there's no use to MF, calling them names and stuff like that. I mean, it's a sport. They're out here to race as you are. So if you're out there MFing, just remember the time whenever you first started dirt bike racing and you were slow and people were patient with you. So CRA is all about sportsmanship, and some riders need to get that or keep that alive. Meanwhile, Billy Morris right on the tail of the 73, and he is flying on Karl's bike. It didn't take him very long to get used to that bike. Of course, Billy is a professional. He's been doing this for quite some time. He is a veteran now. You like that word, Bill? You are a veteran. And meanwhile, we're going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. More action on the Wide Earth of Sports. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a part of the track here at Skyview that is always one of my favorites. It's whenever the guys get into the tight section of the woods, and they have to still go fast, of course, but they have to make quick decisions. And this is where you separate the men from the boys sometimes, is split decision racing. Because sometimes they're going to come through here too wide, and you got to pick your lane and stay with it. Some guys overshoot the turn before they even get down here.